we got an album to review. This album is one of my choices, and a band that the three of us are going to get to go see in July. The band is Mudvayne. The album is their their full-length debut, LD50.
Mm-hmm.
Previously, they had put out an EP called Kill Iota. Now, this album was released August 22nd, 2000.
Mm-hmm.
Executive producer on this record. This is an interesting bit of history. Considering the history between the two bands and some of the hatred that's been spewed. Not so much as between the executive producer's band and Mushroom Head, but the executive producer of this record was Sean Crahan of Slipknot.
Oh, okay. I know there was bad blood between them.
Not so much the bands, but the fans.
Yeah. Well, oh, Jesus Christ. With the fans.
Well, Slipknot fans are notoriously fickle.
I know. There's certain bands out there that their fans is like, can't I just enjoy the band and not the fan base just be an asshole?
Well, you see, that's the thing with religion is I'm not opposed to God or Jesus. It's his fan club I don't fucking like.
Yeah, I got you.
All right. This album peaked at number 85 on the Billboard charts, which was really surprisingly high. Certified gold in the United States. So in the U.S., this album sold over 500,000 copies. Revolver put this album on the list of 10 new metal albums that you need to own. And I can't argue with that. And in 2020, this was named one of the 20 best metal albums of the year 2000 by Metal Hammer magazine.
All right.
And I can't argue with that. Your lineup. On lead vocals, you have Chad Gray. On guitar and backing vocals, you have Greg Tribbett. On bass, the fucking absolute machine that is Ryan Martin.
When you guys see Mudvayne, just watch his fucking playing. It is.
Oh yeah, you don't.
Oh my God!
Follow him on social media. Watch some of his like solo stuff.
Oh.
Unbelievable. And the drummer is Matt McDonough. Now, these guys, at this point, they were all doing makeup.
Yes.
And they went back to the makeup when they came back. And it's all LD50 era makeup.
Yes, it is.
Because, like, Greg Tribbett, he's got did he have the spikes on his face when you saw him?
I want to say yes.
Okay. Yeah, I know they went back to the LD50 era makeup. This album is fucking fantastic. It starts off with some weird instrumental shit.
A soundscape. I'm calling them soundscapes. There's a few of them on this album.
And this has a speech by a dude named Terrence McKenna.
Uh-huh.
Terrence McKenna was one of the foremost researchers of psychedelics and hallucinogens in our world. And this is a speech by him about the apes evolving into primates by eating fucking magic mushrooms. This is called Monolith.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. There's 5 different soundscapes on this album. Those are the ones that I've highlighted in pink.
Okay.
I don't like them. I really don't care for them, and I wish they weren't on the album.
I understand. If you know a little bit about, like, some of what was going on with Ryan, especially Ryan Martin and Matt McDonough during the making of this album, you'll understand.
Everybody likes doing stuff as an artistic choice, and I'm fine with that. I'm not going to rate it poorly because of them. I just say I personally don't like that type of shit on an album.
Yeah, I got you. But we'll get into it a little bit later.
They said, well, and once again, I fucking Wikipedia, quote on Wikipedia. I don't remember who said it, but they basically said they recorded this in Vancouver, and there were times that the engineers went without sleep for days because they were just trying to cram this session in with the limited time they had to make this album.
Yeah. And there's a lot going on in this album. This album is,
oh my God,
fucking jam-packed with goodness. The next track is the first proper song on the album and also the first single off the album. And this was the track. This is the song that sold me on Mudvayne. I saw this video and I'm like, yes, 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 1 million fucking times yes. This is one of those instances where the next day I was at the record store.
This is that video. That's the one where it's all white.
This is Dig.
Yeah, it's all white and
Yep.
And they're brightly colored.
Yes. And it's got that iconic Berber dang bass part.
Yeah, I like this one. I had to listen to this album. This actually I would listen to twice.
Yeah.
The first time I listened to it, I wasn't in the right frame of mind. But I listened to it again when I was, I guess, a tinge on the angry side, and it works better that way.
Oh, yeah.
I have my note. Who the fuck pissed him off?
Well, that's what this song is about.
Yeah.
Sellouts?
No. The whole fucking music business.
Okay, because trying to push him into doing something
Dig,
different.
bury me underneath everything that I am. Dig, bury me underneath everything that I was. Rearranging. I would love to beat the face of any motherfucker that's thinking they could fuck me. Hang from the T's rated PG in sight. I ain't selling my soul because there's nothing left to buy. I'm living in my space. Shit rubbed in my face. Teething on concrete. Gums bleeding. Sell out motherfuckers in the biz that try to fuck me. Hag from the T's rated PG in sight. I ain't selling my soul because there's nothing left to buy. Yeah, this is a giant fuck you to the music business.
Oh, God.
Yeah, Chad Gray was a little fucking upset when he wrote this. And then, like that breakdown. And this is one of the few songs on here that's not in a fucking stupid time signature.
Okay.
This one's actually in 4/4.
All right.
Except for the part that you ain't fucking changing me. Then it shifts to 2/4, which is still simple. Some of the other shit on this record, not so much. You need an abacus. But anyway, yeah, this song is just an angry indictment of how shitty the music business is. Let me help you tie the rope around your neck. Let me help to talk you the wrong way off the ledge.
Yeah.
Let me help you chain the weights onto your legs. Get on the plank, fuck. Yeah.
That's I'm like, oh, he's angry with someone.
Yeah. I saw this, like I said, I saw the video on MTV. It was actually on MTV2. And the video was heavily edited because of the lyrics. But I went out the next day. I went and I bought this fucking album. The next track, Internal Primates Forever. This is a song about getting the monkey off your back. It's addiction. It's an addiction song.
Monkeys on his back, addiction.
Yep.
Exactly
Bingo.
what I
Right.
fucking wrote.
This was the middle of the road. I did not like it, but I didn't really care for it either.
Right.
It was very middle of the road for me.
I liked it. It's not one of my it's not my favorite on the record, but it's a good song. Next is a fantastic song, -1.
Yeah.
This is a song about feeling worthless and essentially hating yourself.
Anger, depression, mad at his parents or somebody for making him, telling him how to be, what to do.
Yep.
Let me be myself, basically. And what's really
It's everybody. It's not just
What's really funny is I said this to Bill. Bella really didn't get into Mudvayne at that show.
right.
She appreciated everybody else. She never heard anybody. She actually never heard anybody but Rob Zombie.
Yeah.
But I was driving them somewhere. Oh, we went to breakfast, and I had this album playing on my phone, and this song came on, and Bella goes, "Oh, I love this song. I loved it." I said, "You said you didn't like Mudvayne." But she liked this song.
And you'll be surprised that I can't read the last word of this sentence, but I wrote it out. This reminds me of Tool with something. I don't remember what the last word is in that word. But the song reminded me of like listening to Tool.
Yeah, I can get that.
Yeah.
But there was something that like maybe changes, chargers. I don't know what I wrote.
Okay.
I really need to hire a secretary.
Next is a song called Death Blooms. This is one of my favorites on the record.
This was a good song. I like this one too.
Chad wrote this about his grandmother dying She was, she's laying in a hospital dying, and she kind of just resigned herself to the facts that it's going to happen.
And what's funny, listened to the song, read the lyrics, and then I went into this was actually this afternoon. Went to the Wikipedia page for LD50, and I saw Death Blooms was highlighted, so I clicked it, and it said what the song was about. And then I go back and I read the lyrics. I'm like, where the fuck does it? I'm thinking it's about him wanting to kill himself.
Yeah.
And then I was like, wow, that's weird.
No, I remember seeing an interview with Chad because they asked him about it, and he said this is about when his grandmother was dying.
Yeah, and his family didn't give a shit.
Yeah. Next is another song, essentially about a soul leaving the body, The Golden Ratio.
Mm-hmm.
Another excellent song. Another fuck. Mudvayne is so goddamn good.
I thought this wasn't more of a song. This was like just one of those things again.
Yeah, it's more of a soundscape, but this is
Yeah.
like kind of like the soul leaving the body type deal.
Yeah.
Cradle, about a bad childhood,
Yeah.
losing your faith because of it.
Yeah, this one wasn't. I didn't like this. It seemed so all over the place.
It
was just a very chaotic sounding song. I just couldn't.
a lot of
Every time you had something, it went away as it was a harder one to listen to.
yeah.
But
It's not a bad song.
somebody has some daddy issues.
Yeah. Chad
Yeah.
for a lot of years, Chad resented his family, his parents. Next is my absolute favorite song on the record, and probably the greatest telling of the tale of the Butcher of Plainfield, Ed Gein, that there ever was. This is a song called Nothing to Gain. Not nothing to gain, nothing to gain.
I enjoyed this song.
This song reminded me of that quote you like to play from the Italian.
Uh-huh.
Because sometimes it's good, sometimes it's shit. It was sometimes there were great parts in it, then some it was like, ugh.
How can you not? And I'm not trying to be a dick, but how can you not like anything in this song?
I don't know.
This
I
song
don't remember
Go ahead.
what it was at the time as I'm listening to. As I listen to him, I write little notes about. And this was like there are some times I really enjoyed the song, and then there were parts that I was like I didn't really care for that.
I'm thinking the parts that you really didn't care for are like the shuffle guitar, the verses, sheltered life, innocence, insane memories.
I don't know.
Trapped in the war of hemispheres.
I don't remember why, but it's not. It doesn't take anything away from the song.
I'm sure you know probably history about Gein.
No, not at all.
No, but
no.
Did he give reasons as to why he did what the hell he did? Because in the song, it kind of seems like he had an overbearing mother who was
Bingo. Sheltered life, innocence, insane memories.
Yes.
Trapped in the war of hemispheres. Hang on. Let's go to the chorus. Life, submissiveness. A little boy's best friend's always his mother. At least that's what she said.
Yes.
Life of a simple man, taught that everyone else is dirty.
That's yes.
And love is taught that everyone else is dirty, and love is meaningless.
Yeah.
I'm just a soiled, dirty boy. Have you ever watched the movie Psycho?
Yes, this reminded me
Psycho
of that.
is based on the Norman Bates character is based on Ed Gein.
I think we talked about that before.
Yeah, I mean, if he was able to collect royalties on all the horror movies that used his story
In
as
some form or another.
some form of inspiration.
Yeah.
Hannibal Lecter. Parts of that are based on Ed
Mostly,
Gein.
yeah, Buffalo Bill.
Buffalo Bill.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Anthony Perkins's portrayal of Norman Bates.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Norman Bates. The Texas Chainsaw Massacre is another one that's based loosely on Ed Gein.
Yeah.
Because Ed Gein, when they arrested him, they found some pretty interesting things. He had upholstered a chair in human skin. He didn't kill a whole lot of people, but he was a very prolific grave robber. He had a belt made of nipples. Soup bowls that were made from the tops of human skulls.
Oh, beautiful.
Yes. And he was working on like Buffalo Bill, a woman's suit.
Nice.
Yeah, that's the story of Ed Gein. And Nothing to Gain is probably my favorite telling of the story.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, I absolutely love this fucking song. It's in my probably top 3 favorite Mudvayne songs of the entire catalog. I absolutely love it. Next is another Terrence McKenna fucking hallucinogenic trip. Mutatis Mutandis.
Yeah. Now this kind of... Actually, I didn't realize it wasn't part of Nothing to Gain because it starts off with them saying soil, soil, soil.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh, wait, this is a different song. Because it kind of just rolled right
Yeah.
into it.
Yeah, some of those do.
Yeah. Then we have Everything and Nothing.
Another good one. I like this one.
Bad relationship song.
Yeah. It's amazing. I was amazed at how many songs I actually really did enjoy off of this. It was just...
Yeah.
It was, because as I said, I had to listen to it twice. I was listening to it one time. I was cleaning up the basement, getting my,
Yeah.
It was, stop doing that. I don't like hearing me when I'm talking.
Shut up.
So,
I don't like hearing you when you're talking
Say
either.
that.
fuck you. No, but I was listening to it when I was cleaning up the basement, and it just... I was like, oh, Eric's going to kill me because I just don't like this.
No.
And then
no.
I stopped it probably around Nothing to Gain, and I listened to it again at work, and I was in a little bit of a mood that day, and I was like, oh, these songs are hitting a lot better than they did when I was at home cleaning.
Hits different when you're pissed off, don't it?
Yes, it does.
Next song is called Severed. Go ahead.
Is this about cutting the bad people out of your life, relationships, people that are doing you harm, just cutting them off?
It's about being tired of trying to live up to everybody else's fucking expectations.
This is a wonderful angry song.
Yes.
I love this one.
Yeah.
Pissed Off Chad Gray is fucking
This was
awesome.
great.
I like a Pissed Off Chad Gray. But yeah, this song is it's just fucking venom.
Mm-hmm.
Next, we have another one of the creepy little interludes.
Yeah.
Recumbent Resurgence. Recumbent Resurgence.
Just same as before.
Prod is next on the list. A song about being led to slaughter by those that are in charge.
There's a bit on the long side, but still good.
Yeah, cattle prod.
What was it? Was it a prod song too? Well, like Voivod and Dream Theater, like a
prog.
Was it?
Yeah, it's a bit proggy.
Yeah, so
Prod is a bit proggy.
there you go.
But Mudvayne is a bit proggy. What? God, I'll wait till the end for my overall thoughts on this fucking band. Pharmacopoeia. This is where LD50 comes into play.
Mm-hmm.
LD50 is the LD stands for lethal dosage.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
At this time, Ryan McDonough and or Matt McDonough rather, Matt McDonough and Ryan Martin were experimenting pretty fucking heavily with psychotropics.
Okay.
Yeah.
They list just about every fucking drug known to man in his fucking song.
Yeah, they were fucking around with a bunch of shit.
This song, honest to God, sounded like two different songs played at the exact same time.
A lot of Mudvayne does that.
And this was a confusing listen because it really did sound like two people were doing a song similar but with different elements and then just record them at the exact same time.
Right. Well, when you have...
That's what it felt like as I'm listening to it because it was very hard to pull from one song or the other.
Right. But this is another one of my favorite tracks on the record because... And this one is... Like, I'm speaking as a musician here. There's so much shit going on.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
There's so much shit going on. And we've talked about it before. Ryan Martin is one of my absolute favorite bass players. That guy is a fucking animal.
Yeah.
Next is... This is one of Mudvayne's fuck around and find out songs. It's called Under My Skin.
I just have reference song 2, Dig.
This is one of my favorites.
Yeah.
And I love the rap elements they threw in it too.
Oh man.
This was my favorite song on the album.
Nice. Good choice.
I love this one.
Good choice. I thoroughly enjoyed this song. I've used this line before too. It's a good punching song.
Yes.
See, it's one of those ones. It's written in a fucked up time signature, but you can still dance to it.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I mean, it's a violent dance.
Well, they all were at that time.
Yes. Next is Now Forever.
Mm-hmm.
This is about the way I took this is about the confines that blind faith can put on you.
Yeah, this one, as compared to the rest of the album, this one seemed very light.
Yeah,
It did.
yeah.
This was a wow. This is like they've calmed the hell down. But as compared to the rest of it,
They got all their anger out earlier.
yeah.
Oh God, this is such a fucking great album, and it ends with
It would have been great. That one would have been great as a closer, but
they have the creepy little interlude at the end. They have Lethal Dosage. All in all, a hell of a way to introduce the world to your band.
yeah,
I can't give it a 10 out of 10. I can give it a 9 out of 10.
Okay.
Just because there's stuff later on in Mudvayne's career that I enjoy more than I enjoy stuff off of this.
Okay.
But the fucking musicianship that these guys put on display here is unbelievable. You can tell that these guys aren't just meathead heavy metal players.
Yes.
Ryan
definitely.
Martin is he's essentially a jazz bassist. Okay? Matt McDonough is essentially a jazz drummer. And they're playing metal. And Chad Gray's vocal melodies work over top of that weird time signature, sometimes dissonant, sometimes discordant music.
Mm-hmm.
Greg Tribbett's guitar, in a lot of ways, serves as more of an accent piece than the lead instrument, because Ryan Martin is carrying so much of it. Hell of a way to start out. Love Mudvayne. I cannot wait till July the 29th. I've been waiting over 20 years to see this band. I was supposed to see them last year. Life got in the way. Mm-hmm. Now, 3 days prior to the fucking 1 year anniversary of me nearly dying, we get to see Mudvayne, boys.
Yep.
What do you say, Bill?
I'm gonna give this one thumb and a side thumb.
Okay.
Except for those soundscapes and a few I didn't like, but for the most part, positive.
Very good.
I heard, and don't take this the wrong way, I heard a lot of elements in some songs of Tool.
Oh, absolutely.
A lot of times fucking Korn.
Yeah.
I'm giving this a 7.5.
Okay. When I put this in the bucket initially, I knew that this, and I've known for years, being a Mudvayne fan, that Mudvayne is not everybody's cup of tea.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
And I fully understand that. And I respect that you guys gave it an honest listen or giving an honest rating. I really appreciate that. Because it's a lot of bands that I listen to, I know a lot of people aren't going to fucking dig. And because I see the bands from a few different aspects. I see them from the musicality, and then I also see them from the songwriting, the energy, the whole vibe they put out there. And Mudvayne, to me, as a musician and as an angry person, these guys hit on all
well,
cylinders.
just to listen to this, I'm like, well, now I know why Eric loves this.
Yeah, it's good punching music. All right, good choice, Eric. Good choice.